What's good, YouTube? Is that fantasy guy back with another video, and I'm with the homies again, and we do have a newcomer today, Big Diesel. The number one question I have to ask you for any newcomer that comes to the show, what is your fantasy strategy when drafting?
Uh, Usually I used to go after the running backs first, but I changed it up. Last year was my first time. I changed it up, so I started going at the quarterbacks. And
Yeah, you
that
only
was
drafted one quarterback though.
yeah, that was what made me do that was that league I was in last year that I won last year. That made me do that. So
How many leagues are you currently in?
I'm just in one. I'm just in one now. I
Okay. So
try to
what's
do
good?
better.
What's good, fellas? We got a lot of energy going on. People was talking behind people back. Well, not really. I mean, we thought Perkins was scared to get on because he wasn't communicating. We thought he was scared to get on because he just played. He just played one of the guys that usually came on. We thought he didn't want face none of that smoke.
When has Perkins ever showed fear?
Oh,
No, it felt like it, bro. It was feeling like it, man.
But I feel like we're gonna see some cowards on the show that's not gonna speak up now that Big Brother's present.
oh God.
Oh God.
Uh-uh.
Spare me.
Uh-uh.
So let's get with the recent NFL news. Cam Newton got signed back with the Panthers. Let's see how y'all feeling about that, and how you feel about his fantasy value going forward. Big Diesel, we'll start with you.
Shit, I feel like it's exciting, man, to see him back on the team. They should never got rid of him 2 years ago, or whatever how many years it was. I don't know why they got rid of him the first time. But I'm good. They giving him another chance though. So,
About you, Perkins.
Uh, I mean, he's a running quarterback in fantasy football super flex league. That's a cheat code. Cam, gonna get you those extra points running the ball. How effective he'll be throwing the ball, or DJ Moore or Robbie Anderson remains to be seen, but he's gonna give you that baseline of points. So, yeah, good pickup.
Kendrick.
It's very interesting. As to what Terrence alluded to earlier. Any quarterback that can get out and run, especially rush for touchdowns, is a juicy fantasy football pickup. So I mean, we'll just have to see with the rest of the season how this will develop. It's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah.
Can you hear me, Darnell? That boy stay having technical difficulty. God dang, Darnell. Anyway,
Oh my
I guess
God.
I'll go with me. I have a certain love for Cam Newton because I love watching Cam Newton. I used to love watching Michael Vick, and I love watching them running quarterbacks because my favorite one now is Lamar. But I had him last year, and he disappointed me so much. I mean, he had some very low games. I used to have a lot of single digit games sitting there. So hopefully he be better since he's in another system other than that Patriot system. But like I said, I'm excited to see him back in Carolina also because he does bring a certain amount of energy, man. And you felt that on the field this weekend. So now we got OBJ switching teams, finally got off to Cleveland. Got to get on the field a little while with the Rams. What you thought, Kendrick? What you think about him switching teams and his fantasy outlook going forward?
I didn't think the Rams was on his radar because like we said last week, I thought he was eyeing towards, the Packers. Then you heard the Saints, and I thought that he would go somewhere where he would have high targets, so he would be the bona fide number one receiver. He's not going to be that with the Rams. I mean, he has to split with Cooper Kupp mostly. So, I mean, it's just a very interesting development. But he got involved. Matthew Stafford got him involved pretty early. I was kind of surprised. But
What about you, Perkins?
I won't say I was excited to see OBJ. I was excited to see how that Rams offense would look with him, Cooper Kupp, and Robert Woods. And Robert Woods being out, now you got OBJ being thrown into that number 2 role, and we haven't seen OBJ ball really in how long? 3 years? 2-3 years? So the Rams, they have Super Bowl aspirations. So without seeing OBJ produce like an elite talent in 2 to 3 years, can he be that talent on a Super Bowl team?
What about you, Diesel?
I'm just trying to figure out, wait what he gonna do with the Rams. I thought he was gonna sign with the Saints, honestly, though. I ain't
Why?
thinking, huh? We need receivers.
Homer.
Well, here's the thing about him. Like when he was picking teams, I know that guy care about the city. He and when they said Saints, I was like, he back home, but I was like, that New Orleans not his speed. That I mean, if it ain't New York or Cali, I don't maybe Las Vegas, but
Yeah, look at him. You look like a Cali person. He's trying to be a star.
When
Ain't nothing but a defense.
I honestly think Woods got injured before, he was signed. I think that's why the Rams got in the mix. I think it might have came out afterwards, but I think them teams be doing a lot of craziness when it comes to injury, hiding injuries, stuff like that. So I think that's why the Rams jumped in the mix real quick, and he heard LA, and Woods out the way too. Say less.
Yeah, because he ain't even mentioned LA. He just mentioned the Packers and New Orleans.
Yeah, he mentioned like 3 teams though. I think
the Bengals.
Seahawks.
I didn't even hear the Bengals. This is my first time hearing the Bengals.
Well, the Seahawks.
He mentioned the Seahawks, and I was like, that's when I know. I can't. I don't know how bright that man is. That's when I realized because so you going from one run heavy offense that you was complaining about to another run heavy offense. That's when I realized I don't know how bright he is. Yeah, And then it's Seattle. My brother, you know damn well you ain't gonna be happy in Seattle. Oh, he mentioned Green Bay. That's what it was. Saints. It was Saints, Green Bay.
Yeah, that's where I feel he should have went.
And I knew he wasn't going to Green Bay because the only thing in Green Bay is football. That if he would have went to Green Bay, then I know he was serious about football. Oh no. Green Bay ain't got shit. I heard about Green Bay. They ain't got shit but that football team.
Like that one hand catch and look good for them things.
You can't even look, you know what's a 5-star restaurant down there? Chipotle. So I know I ain't have no faith that he was going down there. But our non-fantasy football question, who's your favorite all-time NFL player? And I'll take this first, even though I got to cheat because I got 2 people I hold to a high value, and who all started it for me was Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice started it for me. He made me become a 49ers fan when I was a kid. When I got older, I shook that. I mean, really, when he retired, I didn't have a team because I didn't have a favorite player like that. I think my other favorite player that had already retired, because my other favorite player is Deion Sanders. Like You just don't know. I might have bust a young nut when Deion Sanders and him got on the same damn team. Like I lost my fucking mind. I was like championship all the way. I that you know. But what about you, Perkins? You got a favorite NFL player of all time?
So as a kid, I've watched football all my life. I didn't become a real big fan of football until I started playing NFL 2K. And my team on NFL 2K was the Rams. I would spam some Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk was my guy. So I'll say Marshall Faulk was my first favorite player in the NFL.
Darnell, what about you?
I don't have a real favorite, but coming as a kid, I used to like Emmitt Smith because he's a non-athletic, small guy, so determined,
Like you?
durable. You know,
You're not
that's my
durable.
favorite player.
Yeah, he's not durable.
I mean, I'm old, of course, so I'm not going to be durable at 38 years old.
You weren't durable at 28 years old.
How you know? Have you played with me at 28 years old?
Yeah.
No. You only play basketball.
Yeah, that man just told you he'll smoke you on a football field.
Yeah.
I want to see that verse. I want to see it.
Diesel, what about you?
Man, I got two. All right, my first one is I like Michael Vick, and my second one is LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, yeah, LT.
Yeah, the dude's a loser.
One that sticks out to mind with me is Reggie White. Rest in peace. He was a man of God, but he was a goddamn animal on that defensive line for the Packers back in the day, boy. So that's my favorite player of all time.
That's what's up. So next topic we have up. One. I'm gonna ask two questions, to each one of you guys, because I know some people are humble and some people are more arrogant than others. And I'm gonna go to the most arrogant person in the league, Mr. Perkins. So, first question I have to ask: is it too arrogant to count your championships? Your fantasy championships that you win, or should that just be like, you forget about them and it be a new year, or do you count them, or how you feel about people that count them?
In fantasy football, if you counting championships, you ain't winning enough. Like you said, I mean, most guys that are into fantasy football hard, you're playing in multiple leagues, daily leagues, dynasty leagues, redraft leagues, all types of leagues. So keeping track of all the times you winning, that's too much for me. Yeah.
With that being said, how many championships you won?
I lost count.
Oh, so you won more than 10 championships? My nigga, you got 10 fingers, so you don't talking about you lost count, but you ain't win more than 10.
You got some championships too?
I'll say this. I don't keep track of the championships, but I won more championships than I lost.
So you don't know how many championships you won, and you didn't win more than 10.
Moving on.
All right. As y'all see, you realize this man is full of it. He's full of it. But now, how many championships you won, man? One. How you feel about people that keep track of their championship? Is it arrogance or is it a problem?
It's not a problem. It's just their personality. Some people are humble. Some people are arrogant. Some people just, the next season, new season, let's win another one. Don't worry about the past.
Why are we labeling keeping track of championships as arrogant though?
I'm just asking because I can see someone maybe feeling some type of way. That's why I said, do you think it's arrogant? I didn't say that it's arrogant. I'm asking you guys. Diesel, How many championships you have? You won. How many
Hey, man.
fantasy football championships have you won?
Man, man, I got one, man. You know that championship I won last year. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Kendrick?
Um, I just think it's the hungers for more. I mean, yeah, you can ride high when you finally, get one championship, but it's just, you celebrate for a while and then, it's on to the next year. And I haven't won any so far. So
Yeah.
How many have you won?
That was
none
the
so
question.
far. None so far. I told you
None.
that.
How many?
None.
I can't hear you.
don't feed it to that.
I'm not feeding the trolls, man. I'm just being honest.
Because I think it's you in another league. T, you only playing 2 leagues this year or what?
Yeah, I'm only in 2 this year.
And how many about you, Kendrick?
3.
Okay, Kendrick getting up there. See, so I'm expecting great things from you, Kendrick, because you're playing in all these leagues. The more leagues you're playing, the more chance you get. He said, I personally, I written it down on the sheet because I was like, I'm not keeping track of this stuff. So I wrote it down on the sheet one time, I think in the off season, and I don't know where that notebook at or nothing. I looked for it a little while. I'm like, fuck it. But I know I won 9 last year and like 16 the year before that. So I can't count them all, but I'm pretty sure it might be 30. It might be 30 or 28. I don't know. Like I said, I don't, but I play in a lot of leagues, most of them dynasty. So, but
Darnell, you good with math. What's the win percentage? 28 championships and 2,600 leagues.
I'm glad you brought that up because we didn't have this discussion before because I talked to people that might play in like 3 leagues. They'll play in like 3 leagues and it'd be like home league or work league and like another homeboy league, and it'd be like weak leagues. It's not competitive leagues, and they'll win like 2 out of 3, and then to say something to me, oh man, if you play in 10 leagues, man, you should be able to win on like at least 6 championships. Look, that ain't how it works. One, the more leagues you play in, the less attention you can pay to that league, those leagues. 2, depends on the caliber of the leagues you in and how competitive they're in. You fucking playing in little work leagues where these people not that competitive, and I'm playing in leagues that payout is 3 times the amount as yours. There's a huge difference. So I could be in 60 leagues. You can't expect me to win fucking 40 championships. That ain't how that go. As long as at the end of the day, I'm trying to make sure I stay in the green. That whatever I'm putting out, I'm making more money than I put out, and that's how I win. So, but
that's a lot of fancy words for you not getting to the point of you taking a bunch of L's in these leagues.
Well, hey, if anybody feel like they're better than me in this fantasy game, hey, I understand. If you feel like you're better than me. But at the end of the day,
everybody better than
at the end of the day, just know my championships I won last year is more than all y'all combined that y'all won. Period. Life. So I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? What is there to say? I'm not trying to down you because I play in a lot of leagues. But when T, trying to come at me sideways, come on now. Know your place. You a guy, you're not even making the playoffs in this league. Like, you last 3 years, nigga, you haven't been in the playoff 2016. Calm down.
I'm gonna say this. If you talk to 100 kids and you smash 2 of them,
oh my god,
to 3, and I smashed 2 of them, Who got more
We
game?
smashed the same amount of chicks.
No, if you smash, if we
If
talk,
you
if we
smash
talk
two,
to
I smashed two. We smashed the same amount of chicks.
It's funny.
who got better game though? If I'm batting 2 for
If
3
you feel
and
good
you
about the
batting 2
game,
out of 100, who got
yes,
better game?
but what if
Not
my
you.
2 is dimes and your 2 is fat, ugly chick?
He was saying female.
Okay, that mouth count more.
Okay, we in the same league, so you talking to that same fat ugly chick.
But you ain't smashed nobody in this league. Nigga, you not even talking. You didn't get the number. You didn't even get the number the last 4 years. You didn't even get the number. Talking about smashing. Let's not talk about smashing. You didn't even smell the pussy.
Wait, how many times you smash?
You didn't even get the first, second, third of base.
I've been there the same amount of times as you.
Hey, at least I got news. At least I made a strip. At least I fingered her. God damn, what you done? Let's stop, man. We just turn this R-rated like anyway.
We don't want to talk about football to talk about hoes, man.
Like this, is this the right channel? Come on.
Hey, y'all gonna have to reel it in when I get on the tangent with Perkins because this dude either one. But didn't we have a trade last week, Darnell? Darnell, you know, he be that main trader. Talk about your trade, man, and what was your mind frame making that trade?
Trade almost cost me the game, man. Matt, goddamn Ryan gave me less than 1 point.
We already talked about that trade last week, man. You just made another trade. You made Julio Jones for Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, I did. I had to get rid of Julio, bro. It was wasting my slot. So I needed a guy. Hopefully Shepard will be back. Hopefully this week or next week.
Special congrats to Darnell making a trade with Mr. Bradley Barnes.
I said
the only reason he made that trade because it was a big name, and Brad probably felt like he got over. He probably felt like he got over. That's the only reason.
You're probably right.
Shit, that boy Brad looking for anybody right now. That boy team injured.
And I thought it was a sharp trade myself because you like forget that. I'd rather get production and Shepard have been producing. I'd rather get the immediate production than wait on Julio and maybe get production. You know,
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, his hamstring. He needed to sit out the year.
That's Julio, man. Perkins know all about it. You know, I know he practiced it a couple times.
Yeah.
Julio will never touch another Terrence Perkins team in no league.
So we had the waiver wire run. Did you get any pickups, Diesel?
I got a running back. Terrence took my defense.
What running back you got?
I think what's his name? Foreman from the Titans.
Okay.
I'll take Foreman. Yeah.
Because Elijah Mitchell, he's questionable.
I hear he may play.
Yeah, he just broke a finger, so he probably play.
And James Robinson didn't practice today, so I'm in a little situation right now.
I think James Robinson would play.
Yeah.
What about you, Kendrick? You picked up?
I picked up Randy Bullock, the Tennessee kicker. Dropped Brandon McManus because he's on a bye. And then I dropped Tajay Sharp, and I picked up Kendrick Bourne from waivers.
You know, I think I meant I didn't even get to do my waivers. Like I when I went to my computer screen, I realized this was like the last league I got to, and I didn't even click on shit. I ain't even do no waivers this run. I did a bunch of leagues, and this is the one I forgot, of course. What about you, D Nice?
Yeah, I picked up the tight end, Dan Arnold, just to have some depth, just in case something happened to what's his face? The tight end for the Patriots? For COVID. Henry Hunter. Yeah.
I thought Perkins would have been picked him up. I had picked him up 1 week just to keep him from Perkins, but I was like, man, I'm not holding this spot.
Yeah, he's a safe 8 to 10 points.
You gotta play defense, man.
What about you, Perkins? Who you picked up?
I just picked up a defense this week.
Who?
Like the 49. No.
The Dolphins defense. They got a nice matchup against the Jets. But my luck with defense is the Jets are going to score 30, 40 points against them.
Yeah,
And
let
all
me
you
get
can
that.
do is
Let me
put
get.
them out there. I was looking at them on talk. I was talking about them on the last live I was doing, and the
They got Flacco.
last 3 weeks they didn't score the third most points of on the defenses, and they're going against the Jets, so that's a good pickup. Um,
I try to get them, man.
He picked up Gallup
I
too.
don't know, but they got Flacco. Flacco don't make a lot of mistakes.
all right, so let's go over last week matchup. Glorious Purpose went against Team Daniels and lost 113-74. All Hell the Mad King went against the Fantasy Police and won 150-131. Nice Kendrick. Mid City Wrecking Crew went against I'm Inevitable and won 95-67. I wish I could have got a hold of one of those guys. Well, I don't know why I can't get a hold of people that score that low. King Slayer lost to the Mahomie and Diesel 136-118. Good job, Diesel.
Needed,
Obviously,
needed them to go there.
by them clapping, they really love seeing you lose.
Needed him to lose.
Hate that you got in this league, by the way. No days off. Went against comeback season and won 91-87. And Team D Nice went against Cursed by the Fantasy Guys and won 113-105. So for those people that took a L, that would be me and Perkins. Perkins, who on your team disappointed you?
I won't say there were any outright disappointeds. Who disappointed me was Patrick Mahomes, one of my favorite real life player right now.
He ain't even on your team. That's not a disappointment.
My favorite real life player.
He's not on your team.
He's not. He should be.
He's not on your team.
Was struggling the past few games, but plays me and goes off. So
for 400 and
Patrick Mahomes.
For 406 yards and 5 total touchdowns.
I know the stats, but thank you.
Yikes!
You got to blame the game script of the Cowboys game.
Well, I had a lot of people disappointing me. Whether it was Lockett giving me 3.3 points, IU giving me 4.1, Saints defense giving me 4, or Wentz giving me 7.1. What the fuck?
You should probably just rename your team to Disappointment.
I mean, I already retained my team. Cursed by the Fantasy Guys. That's what I am. That's what I understand that I am. Let's see who you guys are playing next week. Kendrick, you know.
I am playing Brad Burden with Glorious Purpose, and like Devin was saying, his team is banged up right now. I don't even think he's picked up a running back. He's projected to get 110 points. So
you feel good about that matchup?
I don't feel good about any matchup because anything can happen every week during fantasy football. So, I am cautiously optimistic. That is the best way I could put it. So.
Okay. Whoa. Hold up. Let me go here first. No days off versus the Mahomie and Diesel. So Diesel is going against Hall. How you feeling about that matchup, Diesel?
If my running backs are healthy, I should be all right.
I mean, I don't know if
I don't have a quarterback. One of my quarterbacks is on a bye, so I'm trying to look for a quarterback right now. I'm in a little situation.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say, because right now Hall is projected to win 124-87. So yeah, we got to make some changes to your lineup, definitely.
Yeah.
But we got a nice matchup coming up, a juicy one. Darnell versus Perkins. Team B Nice versus King Slayer Incorporated. Oh yeah, how you feeling about it, Darnell?
It's definitely this game is going to be it's going to be my path, hopefully, to get back to a playoff. Just need hopefully that I get another week with Mark Ingram being the primary back to help my team out, and yeah, hopefully everybody do their job. This is going to be a close one, I think. It's going to be a real close one. He's got his weapons, except for he doesn't have Daryl Henderson that helps me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be close. You know, I can't say who's going to win or lose. It's going to be close. I don't want to jinx myself.
Perkins, you feeling confident about this matchup?
When he doesn't feel confident.
Don't jinx him.
I mean, it's bittersweet, you know. I mean, it's like slapping your little son around the basketball court. I mean, you want to see your little son do well, but I'm not ready for him to beat me yet. But so,
this is not Jesus Shuttlesworth, all right? And he got game.
Look,
Jesus.
But look, if his brother didn't just beat me a game I was trying to win the last week, I would have took it easy on him. But now I think I'm gonna have to send a message to the rest of the league.
Man, projected to beat me by over 10 points, man.
That's not enough.
I was supposed to lose last week too.
You were. You were. No one believed in you.
No.
You didn't believe in you, Devin.
Wow.
So let's go over the standings, and currently we have Ricky at 12, Kevin at 11, Hall at 10, me at 9, Devin at 8, Jared at 7, D Nice at 6, Daniels at 5, Perkins at 4, Watson at 3, Brad at 2, and Kendrick at 1. The real Cyclone. And looking at it, I mean, even though Brad team is hobbled, that is a big matchup. The 1 versus the 2. Both of y'all are 8 and 2 going against each other. So that's what's up. That's a big matchup.
Yeah, that's the pole position matchup. So, you know, whoever gets this, you know, has the pole position to be number 1. So,
yeah. So,
like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic because anything can happen. I thought I was going to beat Kevin. Y'all seen how I was projected to win by 20 points, and Kevin beat me. So,
Nuts.
sucks, man.
Man.
That's why I don't study hard on projections. I looked at the heavy hitters, see what they're doing.
So last week we went over Thursday night sits and start predictions, and after I remember looking at the video and watching the game, I said every single one of us was wrong about those sits and start because that game went totally opposite. The Dolphins beat the Ravens 22-10. Totally opposite. I had one league that I only had 2 quarterbacks, and the waiver wire is stripped of quarterbacks. It's worse than this league because it's like 14 people in that league. And I just had when they said Tua wasn't playing, I just left Tua in at the quarterback position. I'm like, oh well. Yeah, you know. So when he came in the game, I'm like, hell yeah, you know. You know, he came in, he went from projected to give me 0 to giving me 18 points. I was like, I take that shit. But we do have a Thursday night game coming up, and it is the Patriots versus the Falcons. So I'll let the newcomer go first. Who name one player that you go sit and start from that game, Devin?
I'll sit Matt Ryan, and I'll start. I'll start Kendrick Bourne.
All right. What about you, Kendrick?
Start Pat's defense, definitely, and I would sit Mike Davis.
D Nice.
Man, y'all took two of my starts at six. You can start probably Mac Jones. Falcons defense is not that great. You can probably sit Falcons defense. They're not gonna be able to stop the run.
Perkins.
I'll be a little biased. I'm going for. I think everyone should start Younghoe Koo. I think he's gonna put up some points this week, and I'm gonna be bold and say Younghoe is gonna go for over 17 this week.
When the last time he got 17 points?
That's why it's a bold prediction, dumbass.
It's still a question. It's still a question. When the last time he got 17 points?
That's a good question.
Last
You're
year.
a fantasy guy. Look that
You
up.
said last year.
Right.
Last year when they had Julio and Ridley.
That was last year.
I don't even know who I would start. I mean, if Damon Harris is not playing, I'm definitely starting Stevenson again. And when it comes to sitting, I mean, goddamn, just sit all the Falcon receivers because I don't trust none of them. I don't even trust on the tight end Pitts, and but I know Pitts probably gonna make it do what he do and get like 8 points, but whatever. I got Pitts and he's been disappointing. I wasted trade. They even trade for that man. But
just hype.
Damn.
Looks like we going on. We went through this fast. Any topics y'all want to bring up before we get off? No one got any topics? What about T? You have a lot to say.
Usually, what's everybody Thanksgiving plans?
Watching the Saints and the Cowboys.
Saints and Bills.
Oh, it's the Bills? Thought the Saints play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
No, the Cowboys play every Thanksgiving. So the question is, who is the Cowboys?
I must got the schedule mixed up.
I don't even know. I forgot Thanksgiving even coming up that fast, man. Like I don't be thinking about it. I don't cook and nothing. All I do is eat. I don't cook.
Yeah.
I expect my food to be made downstairs. You heard me? Feel me? I see she ain't watching it live right now, so I'm good.
The Lions play every Thanksgiving.
Oh,
the Lions.
They really do.
Lions and the Cowboys be playing every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, every Thanksgiving.
Kendrick, I know you got some thoughts on Thanksgiving. This is your Christmas, bro. Speak up.
This is not my Christmas. This is not my Christmas, man. I'm always working, so I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be off for my job. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
I feel like one of them dudes that just
definitely go eat,
go from house to house. Like, what's up?
That used to be me as a teenager. As a teenager, I sure used to do that.
No, but you go to grandma's house. Nah, I usually go to grandma's house. One-stop shop. Get full as a tick, man. Sure.
Get you a bunch of plates, huh? Bring home, huh?
Nah, I don't bring no plates home, man. I eat that. I don't bring no plates home, man.
Kendrick, I've been knowing Kendrick for half my life, bro. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Wow, the disrespect, man. Oh,
I do have a question on to end the live on. This is gonna be a question of humility. So you're gonna have some type of humility to answer this question, Perkins. Name someone other than yourself you feel have the best chance to win the championship this year. Go, Perkins, you first.
He gonna say it.
Shit, other than myself. Well, like I said, if Darnell is like a little son to me. So if I can't win the championship, I want the guy who I've taught so much to over the years.
Not
Somebody
who you want to win the championship. If you have $500 to lose, who you betting on to win this championship this year if it wasn't you?
I would have to bet on my protege.
He in sixth place, 5-5.
It's impossible.
It's not impossible. I'm just saying he in sixth place. You gonna tell me that's the person you gonna put all your money on?
Look, this dude has been hanging around me a long time, so he's probably picked up some heart, some fight. I believe in him.
Okay, because that's the first positive thing I've ever heard you say about Darnell. You trash
I know.
every time you
Facts.
so I can't even take you serious now.
Well,
But anyway,
know.
Darnell,
the answer was me, but if I would have said like Kevin, y'all would have called BS on that.
well,
So
that's dumb because Kevin 3-7. I mean, never been to the playoffs before in his life.
It's 1%. It's 1%.
Not in his life. It's the only league he ever been in, so he never been in a playoff in his life. He meant for failure.
Ooh.
His team ain't never been shit. It ain't never gonna be shit.
I got Donnie back, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that.
But
He said he never been in a playoff in his life.
Hey, be nice. You know, other than
Kevin, he's
yourself,
just joking
who you
with you
think
now.
have the best chance of winning the championship this year?
I think Kendrick is there. I think he's got to make one more move to be like put my money on. It's kind of Kendrick and Watson is kind of back and forth with me. It's Watson because of Christian McCaffrey. That 20 points per game, at least, is a game changer.
It's scary. It's spooky. So,
Diesel, other than yourself, who you feel the best chance to win a championship this year?
Watson. His team sneaky, man. I don't know what it is about his team, but he come alive when it's playoff time.
Kendrick, other than yourself, what team have the best chance of winning a championship this year?
That's a good question.
The right thing.
I'm not going to give you the perk. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. I'm really not. Like I said, anything can happen in this league. I mean, it's looking like it's either probably going to be outside of me. It's probably going to be Watson. So every time I play Watson, I get nervous.
What the?
Every time I play Watson, I get. And it's like
his palm is sweaty.
It's literally
nervous.
It's literally. Wait! I'm trying to figure out what turns. Wait a minute! I dropped down, bro. Wow! Come on, bro. Okay, Terrence, you started out at finishing in 9th, and you snuck into 4th place. So outside of me, you might pull it out, and I will never hear the end of it. So I'm not going to let that happen.
Ooh, that's hey. Let's get real for a second, Perkins. That is the real fear of everybody in the league. They do not want either Terrence to ever win a championship because they feel they will not get the end of it. But they don't realize it's going to be. I think they do realize it would be worse for them if you win it because you're around them more than me. If you win it, they'll never hear the end of it.
Oh yeah, Terrence. I bet Terrence gonna be walking around like McGregor.
If I win the championship, I will burn.
That's how you walk. That's how you go. All the time.
I'm a champion.
Walk around with that. Hit that McGregor walk on him, man.
The champ is here.
I want all my humble servants to give me the
I'm about to throw up. No, man. No.
if I had to answer the question, I think Kendrick team at the current moment is built for it. But it's something about Watson is used to this. Watson used to making the changes. He used to going for in this. So I don't. Have you ever been in a championship game, Kendrick?
No.
See,
Not at all.
when you get it get real when you get to that week 18, and he done been through that a number of times now. But when you get to 18 and most of your players not playing, and you have to dig in that waiver wire, you really need to prepare yourself beforehand. But when you need to go for them alternates, you could be up 20 points, 25 points, and it'll swing just that fast the next week, because as we always, got to remind anyone watching, the playoffs is a 2-week thing in this league. Only 4 people make the playoffs, and it's a 2-week, 2 weeks for each round. So,
Wow.
but anyway, I think we had a good live tonight. Signing out. Peace.